What's going on, guys? It's time once again from another History Of, guys. So today on Exploring Comics, we are going to talk about Danny Rand, the immortal Iron Fist, or also be known Iron Fist, the living weapon. Danny Rand is an amazing character. He has had a crazy history, so let's get right into it and learn all about this character. Here we go. Iron Fist, Danny Rand, is one of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe. He is the master of all forms of martial arts. He is also in possession of a secret weapon, the Chi. He can charge up and channel his Chi and energy into his fists, allowing him to punch through just about anything: steel, rocks, brick. But he was not born with this power. This power was earned. Let's go back to the beginning. This all began in 1974, with Danny's father going on a treacherous expedition in search of the hidden city of Kunlun. Wendell Rand, Danny's father, and his partner Harold Meacham, along with Danny and his mother Heather, were traveling high in the Himalayas when an avalanche hit, knocking Danny's father off of the narrow path. He was held and saved by Meacham, but Meacham saw this as an opportunity to get the woman he loves, since he was in love with Heather Rand. And he also wants to get full control of the company. There's one way to do that: let his partner fall. So he drops Wendell to his death. And then Danny and Heather are standing there in shock because they just saw Meacham murder Wendell Rand. Meacham asks Heather and Danny Rand to come with him and live by his side, but they refuse. So Meacham leaves them to freeze to death. But Danny and his mother actually get to a suspension bridge that leads to the hidden city of Kunlun. The reason it's hard to find Kunlun because it only appears on Earth once every 10 years. But as they approach, they are cornered by a pack of wolves. So Danny's mother does what any mother would and sacrifices herself so that her son can live and make it to safety. Danny arrives in Kunlun and is quickly adopted by the citizens of the city. While Danny is there, he is trained to become a very powerful warrior by his teacher Li Kung the Thunderer. With his harsh and brutal teachings, Danny becomes an expert of many different forms of combat and even elects to fight the mighty dragon known as Shu Lao the Undying. Danny is able to overcome the dragon and defeat him. He gains the symbol of a dragon emblazoned across his chest. Danny thrusts his hands into the chest of the dragon. Danny now has the power of the Iron Fist. Danny uses this power to prove himself the greatest fighter in Kunlun, and in doing so he gains the right to eat from the Tree of Immortality. But he quickly refuses, because he still has revenge that he has to get for his father and mother. Exactly 10 years after he arrives, Danny leaves Kunlun, and he heads to New York City and takes on the name Iron Fist. He arrives at Meacham's building and makes his way up to Meacham's office. Danny had to get through a series of traps to get here, but when he finally reaches Meacham's office, he sees a legless man in a wheelchair. He finds out that after Meacham abandoned Danny and his mother, Meacham made it all the way down but suffered extreme frostbite and lost his legs. He tells Danny to kill him and take him out of his pain. Meacham is ready to die, but Danny now pities Meacham and lets him live. The mysterious ninja sneaks in and kills Meacham when Danny leaves. Meacham's daughter blames the Iron Fist, but he is eventually able to clear his name, and in doing so, he inherits his family's half of the Rand Meacham Corporation. This makes Danny an extremely wealthy young man. In 2007, Danny's origin was expanded upon, and we find out that Danny was not the first person to bear the title of Iron Fist. The man that did it before him was Orson Randall. Orson Randall got in touch with Danny. When they met, Danny was told by Orson that he trained with his father. Orson was born in Kunlun and had actually told Danny's father all about the mystical city. That's how he knew when and where to look for the entrance to the city of Kunlun. With Orson at his side, Danny realizes his true power and potential, and now thinks of himself as a living weapon. His powers are pretty incredible, but let me give you a quick idea of the extent of his amazing powers. With his powers, he can augment and manipulate his chi. This allows him to have expansive control over his body and mind. The mantle of the Iron Fist allows him to throw superhuman punches that are powerful enough to knock someone as powerful as Colossus unconscious in a single hit. He also has the ability to absorb, generate, and manipulate energy because of his control over his chi. This ability also allows him to channel and heal himself and heal others at certain times. Iron Fist is definitely an amazing character and a very powerful hero. He has also been on many different teams over the years, such as the Avengers, the Defenders, and most notably, the Heroes for Hire. As always, guys, I want to leave you with some awesome reading recommendations for Iron Fist. We've got Marvel Premiere number 15 through 18, The Immortal Iron Fist number 3 and 4, Luke Cage Power Man 48 through 50, Luke Cage and Iron Fist number 50. Iron Fist has also made his way through multiple different types of media, including video games such as Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the animated show. Not to mention, Iron Fist is going to have his own Netflix series. He is set to join the Marvel Netflix group of the Defenders. He is set to tie in with Luke Cage, Punisher, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones to create the Defenders. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about the history of Danny Rand right here on Exploring Comics. And let me know, do you think the character is an awesome freaking character? Are you guys excited for the Netflix series and to see Iron Fist come to fruition finally? He has been cast in the Netflix series, by the way. Everyone was kind of expecting a Asian American kind of actor, but we were actually giving a Game of Thrones actor. Finn Jones has actually been cast as Danny Rand. So I'm excited to see this character because I love him on Game of Thrones. He is an awesome actor. I'm excited to see what he's got. So guys, let me know what you guys thought about this history of right here on Exploring Comics. Let me know down in the comments down below, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. If there's any other character you'd like to see right here on Exploring Comics, make sure you put it down in the comments down below, guys, and I'll take care of it as soon as I can for you. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time right here on another episode of Exploring Comics, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.
If you liked the video you just saw, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the other nerdy videos we have just like this one. Also, check out my Patreon account and become a patron if you like for access to exclusive content.